Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of SEP, Slow English Podcast. I'm Amin, and today we're going to talk about something that might surprise you. Can writing actually improve your speaking? Yes, it can. And today, I want to share with you a simple but powerful method called English journaling. This is not about perfect grammar or long essays. This is about using writing as a tool to think faster, speak more confidently, and express yourself better. So make yourself comfortable. Grab a cup of tea or coffee, sit back, and let's begin. Many English learners focus only on speaking practice. They listen to podcasts, they watch videos, they try to talk with native speakers. And all of these are great. But here's something interesting. When you write in English regularly, even just for 10 minutes a day, your speaking improves too. Now, you might be thinking, how does that work? Writing and speaking are different skills, right? Well, yes and no. Let me explain. When you speak, your brain has to do many things at the same time. It has to find the right words, put them in the correct order, think about grammar, and do all of this very quickly. For many learners, this feels stressful. You want to say something, but the words don't come fast enough. You translate from your native language in your head. You stop, you hesitate, and sometimes you just give up. But when you write, everything slows down. You have time to think. You can choose your words carefully. You can see the sentence in front of you. You can change it, fix it, make it better. And here's the magic part. When you practice organizing your thoughts in writing, your brain learns patterns. It learns how English sentences work. It learns which words go together. And slowly, these patterns become automatic. So when you speak, your brain already knows these patterns. The words come faster. The sentences feel more natural. You don't have to think so hard about grammar because you've practiced it in your journal. Writing is like a gym for your brain. You train your mind to think in English, and this makes speaking easier and more fluent. There's another benefit too. When you write, you use vocabulary that you might not use in daily conversation. You explore new ways to express your feelings, your opinions, your experiences. And later, when you're speaking, these words and phrases are already in your memory. They're ready to use. So writing doesn't replace speaking practice. It supports it. It makes your speaking stronger, richer, and more confident. Okay, so now you understand why journaling works. But how do you actually start? The good news is that it's very simple. You don't need expensive materials. You don't need a teacher. You just need a notebook or a computer and 10 minutes of your day. First, let's talk about what to write. Many learners make this too complicated. They think they need to write perfect paragraphs about deep topics. No, start simple. Write about your day. What did you do today? What did you eat? Who did you talk to? How did you feel? These are easy topics, and they use everyday English that you actually need. For example, you can write, "Today I woke up at 7 a.m. I had breakfast with my family. We ate bread, cheese, and tea. Then I went to work. My boss gave me a new project. I felt a little nervous, but also excited." See? Simple sentences. Real life. Nothing complicated. This is perfect for journaling. Now, here's an important point. Don't worry about mistakes. I repeat, don't worry about mistakes. Your journal is private. Nobody will read it except you. The goal is not to write perfectly. The goal is to practice thinking in English. So, write freely. Let the words flow. If you make a grammar mistake, that's okay. You can learn from it later. Some people ask me, should I write by hand or should I type on a computer? Both are good. Writing by hand can help you remember words better because the physical action of writing connects to your memory. But typing is faster and easier to organize. My suggestion: try both and see what feels better for you. The most important thing is that you actually do it every day. Another question people ask is, how long should I write? I recommend starting with just 10 minutes. Set a timer on your phone. Write for 10 minutes without stopping. Don't think too much. Don't edit while you write. Just let your thoughts come out in English. After 10 minutes, stop. That's it. You're done for the day. This small daily habit will grow into something powerful over time. Now let's talk about some common mistakes that learners make when they start journaling. I want to help you avoid these problems so you can get the best results. Mistake number 1 is perfectionism. Some learners spend 30 minutes writing just 3 sentences because they want every word to be perfect. They check the dictionary 5 times. They rewrite the same sentence again and again. This is not helpful. Remember, journaling is about fluency, not perfection. It's better to write 10 simple sentences with a few mistakes than to write 2 perfect sentences. Your goal is to practice thinking in English, not to create a masterpiece. Mistake number 2 is translating everything from your native language. I see this a lot. Learners think of a complex sentence in their own language. Then they try to translate it word by word into English. This doesn't work. English has different grammar, different word order, different expressions. Instead, try to think simple thoughts directly in English. If you can't express something in English, use simpler words. It's okay to say, I felt bad, instead of trying to translate a complex emotional phrase from your language. Mistake number 3 is writing about topics that are too difficult or too boring. If you choose a topic that you don't care about, you will lose motivation quickly. And if you choose a topic that requires advanced vocabulary you don't know yet, you will feel frustrated. The solution? Write about things that matter to you and that match your current level. Your daily life, your hobbies, your family, your dreams. These topics are interesting to you, and you probably already know some vocabulary for them. Mistake number 4 is never reading what you wrote. Some people write every day, but they never look back at their old entries. This is a missed opportunity. When you read your old journal entries, you can see your progress. You can notice patterns in your mistakes. You can also find sentences that you like and practice saying them out loud. So once a week, spend 5 minutes reading what you wrote. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn from your own writing. Let me give you some practical tips and examples that you can use starting today. First, create simple prompts for yourself. A prompt is a question or a topic starter that helps you begin writing. Here are some examples. Today, I learned something new. it was. The best part of my day was. If I could travel anywhere tomorrow, I would go to. My biggest goal right now is. Something that made me happy this week was. These prompts are simple, but they give you a starting point. You don't have to stare at a blank page, wondering what to write. Just pick a prompt and start. Here's another powerful tip. After you write in your journal, read it out loud. Yes, speak the sentences you just wrote. This connects your writing practice with your speaking practice. It helps your mouth get comfortable with the words. It also helps you notice if a sentence sounds natural or not. If it's difficult to say, maybe the sentence is too long or too complicated. You can simplify. You can also use your journal to collect useful phrases. When you hear or read a phrase that you like, write it in your journal and then use it in a sentence about your own life. For example, if you learn the phrase, "it's worth a try," you can write, "I want to learn cooking. I'm not sure if I'll be good at it, but it's worth a try." Now, that phrase becomes part of your active vocabulary. One more thing. Don't just write about past events. Also write about the future and about your thoughts. For example, tomorrow I have an important meeting. I will prepare well. I hope everything goes smoothly. Or, I've been thinking about my English learning journey. I still make mistakes, but I can see progress. I feel proud of myself. This kind of writing helps you practice different verb tenses and express your inner world. All right, my friends. Now I want to give you a challenge. For the next 7 days, write in your English journal for just 10 minutes every day. It doesn't matter what time of day. Morning, afternoon, evening, before bed, just find 10 minutes. Use the simple prompts I gave you. Write freely without judging yourself. And at the end of 7 days, read everything you wrote. I promise you, you will feel different. You will feel more comfortable with English. Your thoughts will flow more easily. And when you speak, you might notice that words come to you faster. This is the power of journaling. Small, consistent practice that creates big results over time. And remember, this is not about being perfect. This is about building a habit. This is about training your brain to think in English naturally. Every sentence you write is a step forward. Every day you practice is a victory. Okay, my friends, writing in English is not just about grammar exercises or school assignments. It's a powerful way to improve your speaking, to organize your thoughts, and to build confidence. Start with just 10 minutes a day. Write about simple things. Don't worry about mistakes. Read what you wrote out loud and watch how your English grows stronger week by week. Thank you for listening to this episode of SEP, Slow English Podcast. I'm Amin, and until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.